Welcome to a final day in the spring 2023 season for the Neighborhood Sports Boys 11 and 12 tournament style. And Breyfogle in the black and Larson Spurs in the white playing today in a 4-team tournament. Winner moves on to a championship. And these teams have faced earlier this year. And rematching now, 35 bounces out to 29. And he is called for the travel. And so a turnover gives the ball to the Larson's team and see what they can do on offense for the first time today. As always, 20-minute halves. Callum, the point guard, off to Kendall, going to race in, hit 15, baseline shot, too strong, 23, offensive rebound. Dribbles out to the corner and stolen by 35, just took it right away from him. Caught him sleeping, and 35 caught the ball in his hip. And then off to 29, around the left side, into the paint, Ezra there. And he finds the lane, too strong and high on the glass. And Callum marches things down with some slow pace. Let his team get set up. Back to Kendall, give and go. Callum in the paint, a little strong. Kendall bouncing it up, 30 there. And it goes out of bounds off of Black's hands. So Ezra inbounding the ball under his own basket. Finds Callum, high pass, and Callum maintains possession, close call. Callum trying to go alive, ball stripped out, and 35 showing he's got sticky hands. 35 brings the ball down court, bumps into his own teammate, and then lets him have it. Bounce pass back to 35 on the far boundary. Callum, hands up, 52's got it, and Callum trying to get it, does. And then gives it to Ezra, who gives it back to him. And Larson calls Callum to the near side to get their play situated. Callum to Ezra. Turnaround shot high. And nothing found there. Shot up from his hip without setting up. 35 to 29 to 40. Ezra hands up, hard bounce pass into 35, into the paint. Finds the open man, jump shot, back of the rim, won't go. Ball loose. 29's got the offensive board. Whistle blew from the other court and 29 froze for a second. Unlucky. All that separates the other side's a curtain, so that may happen a few times today. Callum driving all the way in. Up he goes with it, and the ball goes in. First point, so the game belonged to Larson's squad. 35 dribbles to Callum. Callum steals it. Open basket, 35 trying to recover. Callum goes up, and the ball is blocked. And so it should stay with White. Ball's inbounded to 15. And then he had the open shot, tried to find Kendall, but Kendall broke to the basket, and pass was nowhere near him. 52 down the baseline. And a call on Black Breyfogle Spurs. Callum driving in. Ball gets away from him a little bit, but he's able to give it to Kendall. Kendall trying to keep that dribble going. Kicks out to Ezra. Ezra, pump fake. Finds the open Callum. Callum steps up to the free throw line, takes the shot, but it's short. Never found anything. 15:40 left in the first half. And Callum steps in front of that one. It's off his fingertips. Ezra, hustle play, but can't quite get it. Ezra's got his hands up, and the inbound man directs traffic. Calls for 52 to open up and get the shot, the pass. Now he shoots it. Unlucky as it found the front of the rim. Kendall secures the board. And 44 gets his instructions. And Kendall open. Kendall hard to the basket, loses it, high dribble, gets it back, shoots it again, and rolls it in. So fresh feet for Breyfogle's squad. There are no subs today for Larson's team. 52 is going to shoot it. It got tipped, and then 29 finds it. Ezra's on the wrong side to defend the rim, and going to get called, I think, for the reach-in. And he does. So foul is on the floor, so no shot. And 50 inbounds to His teammate 35 thought about shooting, gives it to 52. He's open. Shot was on frame, just a little deep. And then 23 secures the board for Larson's team. Callum works to the right side this time, 3-ball. And it was closer than comfort for Breyfogle's team, but the offensive board comes hard the other way. 52 lets Callum go on by. Good looking shot, but 23 secures. Callum close on the reach in there, but didn't tag skin. Pass goes to Kendall, drives in hard to the paint, up what goes, and misses it. He approached the rim nice, and then just a misfire. 52, quick feet. Intercepted by 23, kind of telepathed where he was going with the ball. And 23 wants the three-point shot. Decided not to drive in and take the easy bucket. Callum with the rebound and the score. And 6 points for Larson's team. He was hungry. 35 with a little no-look pass. Ezra picks up 52. It's man defense for Larson's team. A little fancy spin around there for 35. Picks up the dribble overhead. 23 tips it away. And then it's kicked again. And a backcourt violation called. Callum to Kendall. Kendall into the paint. High shot, front of the rim. And Ezra wrestles it away for an offensive board. Goes right back up with it. Rolls it over the top. And it'll go to Black. Callum picks up the point. He works to his right side. Now back the other way. Callum got a finger on the ball. 52. Some scooty feet there, but gets away with it. And then Ezra blocks it. Callum with the board going the other way, or the turnover rather. And a layup shot there, a little heavy off the glass. They typically are. Hey! Stop ball! Stop ball! 35 goes by the defense. Flat shot. Tipped. Callum secures it. Callum to Ezra. Ezra turns around, kicks it out to 23 in the corner. Back to Callum. Callum's open. Free throw shot from the corner. And it's a shooting foul called on 53. Kendall will go to the line. About half the time. This ticked off in the first period. Scores 8-0. And Kendall will take aim and try his fortune at the free throw line. And drops it in. So Black got too many guys on the floor on that one, playing with 6. Got it corrected. And the free throw shot just worth 1 that Kendall made, which is different than the season, which counts for 2. And they will call the technical foul at Larson's prompting, and so Callum gets to shoot all alone and sinks it, puts it in. And so they get the extra point on the free throw, worth 1. So possession stays with Larson's Spurs, and 10-0, the advantage. Tipped away by 29, 30, close to. Good pass by Ezra to see Kendall making a break to the basket. 23 collects the offensive board, hot to 15, it'll go out of bounds. But a good looking would-be assist by Ezra to Kendall. You gotta like the progress there. .29 trying to get it to 50 on the corner, but can't before it's turned over. Callum to Ezra. Ezra with the shot from the corner and batted away. 23 goes back to his favorite spot, the free three-point line, and the ball finds its way out of bounds. Kendall to Callum, who's going to waste no time going to the basket, scoots his feet, no travel called. And 29 steps in front of 23's pass, got an open lane to the basket, and toilet bowl style gets the black team on the board for the first time today. Callum right to black, telepath that pass as well, and 40 finds 29 off his foot, and 23 gets it the other way. Nobody picks up Callum, so he just goes in, then kicks it out. 23 from the three-point line, still begging that one to go in. And then White will remain in possession. Ezra finds Callum on the corner in the paint, goes up with it, rolls out, unlucky, good-looking shot, and 29 secures it for Black. .29 finds 50 underneath, and unlucky. 53 kicks it back out, and then 23 going fast the other direction. See if he can make that layup happen this time. Oh, and behind the back, he's in the circus. 15 finds it for Larson's team, and Callum gets the ball before it goes out of bounds. Larson takes a timeout, and we'll see if 23 can finish it off with a flip. Back from the timeout. Hot pass to Kendall, and he had to secure it. Ezra thought about taking the long shot. From the free throw line goes Kendall, in and out. Offensive board, 23 finds Callum down the baseline underneath the Kendall. Good looking pass there. And unlucky it wouldn't go, but it was the right idea. 53 waiting for his teammate to get off the ground. Allergic to the dribble himself. .29-30, takes the shot. It wasn't square to the basket. That ball's loose. Callum races for it. Lets the Black go by, looking for 23, but he wasn't quite ready for it. Bounce pass to 15. He'll take the shot, and it was flat. And he gives it back to him. Going to get a second shot. That one's off the glass high and safely secured by number 50, who again won't use his dribble. Callum almost tipped that one away, and then 23 nearly does. Rocket pass to save it. Right to 53, underneath to 50. In good position, high off the glass. And that one finds the boundary. We're here inside of Hayes High School today, different from the junior highs that we normally play in. This is the red gym on the back side of the school property. And many of these boys will likely play in here again in years to come. 23 with a shot from the outside and knocks his first one down. It's the old adage that you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, but if you keep shooting them enough, you'll finally put one in. 12-2, Larson's team in white. Callum, the defense, 29, finds his lane up high. Won't go. Ezra races for it, and Black secures it. 15, out on 50, well outside the three-point line. Trying to keep the dribble inside. He goes around him. Down the baseline goes the floater. And 53, instead of going up, kicks it out. 23 gets a hand on that one. 53 kicks it out again. Ezra strips him, and 40 secures it. And Breyfogle telling 53, when you get it under the basket, go up. Draw the foul, maybe make the shot. Just needs to build his confidence. Callum into the paint. Steps to the side, puts the shot up too hard, and it rolls over the front. 29 behind the back, trying to keep his eyes up. Ezra nearly swipes that one. And 40 pivoting on his foot as he's looking for help, finds 29. 29 into the paint, goes up with it, and again too hard. 40 right back up, and that one is out of bounds, but 30 saves it, and 40 Ezra secures it. And a subbing opportunity for Breyfogle's team, the only team subbing today, as we pause. Four minutes to go in the first half. Kendall with a jumper, a little hard, and nobody there for White to offensively rebound it. And 35 comes with some real pace. Blows by some of his offense teammates. 52 has it now, who's back in the game. Wheels around the left side. Ezra stays with him. One hand bounce pass to 35 through the legs. He's got some handles there. Trying to send Callum on by. 52 finds the tall arms of Ezra, and he tips it and then gets it, and then 52 gets it back. So a lot of possession change there, and a good secure by Larson's team.
You get the ball and you look for the cutter. You don't just take off. Try it.
Callum gives it to Kendall. Kendall bounce pass, good looking pass to Callum. Callum kicks it back out to the open man, and he nearly knocks another one down. And Ezra secures the offensive board, trying to wrestle it away. Does. 15, dribbles it, finds Kendall underneath. Kendall, unlucky, it was there, and just not enough on it. And 35 told to slow his pace, let his team get in position. 35, working him, and 40 steps in front of it. Ezra's a hustler, and then tackled from the backside, and they'll call a foul on him, 35 that is. Inbound pass goes to Callum, who gives it to 23. Good bounce pass back, and Callum probably should have fought through traffic and gone up. But nevertheless, the reach foul is called. Foul on the floor. Inbound pass goes to Callum. Double teamed there. Callum loses the dribble. Hit his foot. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. And pass. 23 steps in front of it. And then passed it right in front of 53, trotting down the other way, but didn't think to grab it. And so Callum secures the pass, gives it to Ezra. Ezra spins around, loses it. Callum gets it, back up he goes, and rolls it in. (14-2). 35 steps inside the three. On the right side, down the line. And then left hand, one hand pass to 30. 30 dribbles his way, and then 40, Ezra has another turnover. And Callum steps on the gas, goes by the defender, and he goes up, rolls it off, gets his own rebound, tries to go back up, passes it out, and 23 dribbles further away. Something we see a lot of the kiddos do is they don't like the fact that there's traffic, and so they dribble out and remove themselves from close range. So one shot coming here for Ezra, and he steps up to the free throw line, heaves it up, but high on the glass, won't go, hustles for his rebound, and in the corner, then loses the dribble. 53, passes it loose. 52, lets the defense go on by, and then they recover. 35 has him now. High shot, had to get over the arms. Not a bad effort though. And Ezra, the last one to touch it, saves it. It's loose there, and Kendall gets it. And Callum gets the pass from him. Gonna work right down the lane, he goes. And then kicks it out to 23. Low shot there. And the buzzer sounds as we played one half. 14-2. Larson's team with the advantage. Back from the break, going the other direction now. You find out the intellect capabilities of each team to remember which way they're going. It can get confusing. 23 takes an early jumper from outside. Kendall with the board and the put up. Won't go. 15 has a chance. Still won't go. And it finds its way out of bounds. And it'll be a Breyfogle basketball. 35 running the point. Lets his team get set up. Callum waits for him at the three-point line. And when he makes his move, Callum will get his arms outside to the wing. Goes the pass. 29 dribbles back to 35. And then loses the dribble off his foot for a second. No problem. 52 works the other direction now. 29 around the side. 30 on the baseline. Kendall guarding. Got a little bit of a height advantage. 35 takes it from him and puts the shot up. Good looking opportunity. Found the back of the rim. Ezra saves it. And then it's knocked away by 35 on a hustle play. Breyfogle's Black Spurs have committed the majority of the fouls so far today. I think only one called on Larson's team. Ezra finds Kendall underneath, and he's got the put in. 16-2 goes the score.
Ezra, be ready to help. Ain't going on the wing.
And 35 chooses 52 on the right side. Keeping the dribble alive. Decides to go to the right. Picks it up now. Bounce pass to 29. 29 dribbles in, takes the shot, and the ball is tipped away. And then 40 for Breyfogle's team called with the foul. And 40's got 2. Callum gets by the defender, and then into the lane he goes. 29 goes up, and a layup by Callum on the right side is clean. 52 now brings the ball down, and 35 will take his place on the wing on the right side. Comes over, thought he was going to set a screen, but he just took the ball. Finds 29. 29 pivoting around. 52 down the baseline, looking for the shot opportunity, but 23's arms are high, and Ezra secures the turnover. Callum with some tempo. Behind the back, underneath, 30 knocks it away. And as you heard Coach Larson say, it was a good plan, but executed too slow.
Don't reach. You're not going to steal it from
35, spinning around. 23, trees, 52.
Hands up.
And 35, now using the dribble, one time on the floor, baseline shot, close but no good. And 15 secures the rebound, but then turns it over on the travel. Inbound goes to 52 again. He's on the opposite side of the floor this time, where he normally steps up shot, and that ball was loose for a second.
There you go, Ezra.
And Ezra keeping his hands clean, and then between his legs, but it's a result of him scrapping for the ball.
Don't worry about the ball.
Inbound will come from the corner, 30. It's tight quarters, and he may have to go up an airbone, and he's a 5-second violation on the inbound. 18-2, 15:30 to go in the game. Kendall on the wing, hard to the basket, into the paint, puts it up, and uses the glass to put it in. Black brings it down. 52 fires, it's 29. And the ball goes up. Loud buzzer, and it goes in. And Black's got their second bucket of the afternoon. Callum fires to Kendall. Thought about giving it back to him. Gives it to 15. 15. Pass across court, ill-advised. 23, though, able to get it. Callum wrestles it away to keep the tie-up from happening. And then underneath the Kendall, but he's too tall on the pass. So 52 getting to do the ball handling as he brings it down court quite a bit here. And 23 picks him up. Ezra on 29 and got by with maybe a little bit of a reach there. And 53 puts it up. Good looking effort, but just wouldn't drop. And the charge comes the other way. Count to 23, flat shot, uses the glass. Kendall secures the offensive board, goes back up with it, and it's true. And 35 carries it down this time.
Just move your feet, Ezra.
29 trying to work it underneath the 53, who does, and a good looking effort to turn around and put it up over his head. Just wouldn't drop. Unlucky for Breyfogle's team there. And Callum letting his team get set, finds Caden in the corner, and back to Callum, and that ball stripped away. 52 just took it from him. Callum trying to get back in front and keep the hands up, and he blocks it out. 29's who they get it to underneath. He goes up, and I think is fouled. And so a rare foul so far for Larson's team called on Ezra, and 29 will go to the line. 29 with his purple shoes takes a shot, hits the back of the rim, but it's secured by teammate number 50. Gives it to 35, who kicks it out. And 52 races around the right side, sends Callum on by. Clean shot, too deep. And Ezra gets the board. Kendall trying to get to Callum. It's high, and 50 takes it away from him. And then Ezra strips it back. And I think it's a tie-up called. It'll go Black's way. There's so many whistles going on in the gym, it's hard to tell which is which. 11:45 remains, 22-4. And 52 works it over to 35. Underneath, Heave, and Ezra there steps in front of it and secures enough of it that it's not a tie-up. Callum crosses midcourt, works over to Joby. Joby shoots at 53, blocks it and steals it. A heck of a defensive play there. And 52 charges the other direction. Works his way over into the corner. Picks up the dribble and finds 29, who uses the dribble to get out of there. And 50 has it at the top. And Joby steps in front, knocks it away, secures it. 15 gives it back to him. And then dishes it back to Callum as they set up the offense. Joby on the wing, down the baseline. Bounce pass underneath to Kendall in the paint. A little bit of a tough one, but a good-looking shot there. Takes aim, misses to the right side again. Joby secures the board, gives it to Callum. Callum back into the paint, left side, layup, won't go. Another offensive board, and finally, Kendall puts an end to the madness. .20 spread as 52 works his way to the top of the arc. Chest pass to 29 underneath the 53 in the paint, and Ezra swipes at it, and they're trying to get to 35, but it finds Joby's hands. And then here comes a chest pass to Kendall underneath, off the glass, too strong. Ezra with the board, swings the elbows, back up with it. He's been coached before to do that. Kendall tries to save it, but has a toe on the line. 35, hustles down court this time, blows by to the right side, and then that underneath style pass finds 52, and then he is calling for it, won't get it. 52, in tight, Ezra swinging, and will get called for his second foul, which is a reach-in. You can tell Ezra's hungry. If his hunger doesn't get him in trouble. Good looking pass underneath the 53, who's got some height. Puts it back up and got the bucket. And Joby called on the foul as he went up, so it's an and one opportunity here. So 53 takes aim, pushes one up towards the basket, a little too deep, and Joby has the board. Callum crosses over, moves to his right side, works it outside into the corner now, going again, pass to 15, and dribbled out of bounds by 40. Ezra slaps the ball and gives it to 15. 15 underneath to Kendall. Kendall with a shot and a put-in. And with that bucket, Kendall is likely into double digits. Don't quote me on that without reviewing, but it'd be multiple games with that being the case if it is the case. 52, works fast to the right side. Joby picks him up. Bounce pass to 35. Callum trying to fight through the screen. 52, shoots, left side miss, and out of bounds it goes. 26-6, 7:18 to go. Callum to Ezra. Ezra wheels around, and the ball is out of bounds. 35, hustles up to the line, finds 40, wheels around, shoots from the baseline, off the glass, puts it in, and Breyfogle's team has 8. Callum races to the left side, loses the dribble, forgot to take it with him. Seems like it usually finds his foot when it's a missed dribble like that. 35 races to the right side. Good looking effort on a rebound by Joby. Tips it away and Ezra secures it. And Callum presses it. Almost loses it behind his back, gets it back. Ezra wanted to set the screen. Callum right to the basket and misses to the right side. Kendall swipes at a rebound, but 40 gets it. And here comes 35. And then
Stop ball!
slows it back. 40 underneath, 53, and Ezra
Good D, Ezra!
ties him up.
Don't give up. Don't give up.
Again, no subs for Larson's team, so these guys have played every minute, hustling up and down the court. This is about the time, if they're going to get tired, they would. Callum keeps the ball alive. Hard pass to Kendall underneath. A little light on the put-up. And 53 secures it for Black. .35 rifles one to 5-2 on the right side, shoots short. 30 offensive board, finds the edge of the backboard, kicks it back out now where they got some room, and 35 will take the deep jumper. Won't go. And a jump ball will lead to Breyfogle's possession. Black has it underneath their basket. 52 maintains the dribble. Good little ball handler. Dishes off to 29. Right side, and Joby steals it. Presses it up and in the air. Joby gets it. Now Callum's got it in transition. 35 goes on by. Callum pivoting. Going to take the shot. Miss off the front of the rim. And it all happened so fast. 52 now, pressing quick. Callum takes a steal swipe but doesn't get it. And Ezra secures the turnover. And maybe a little press here. Lightweight press. Callum splits the defense there. Finds Kendall. Kendall one bounce off dribble on the floor and up. Won't go. Joby with the board. Shoots it again. Misses. Still tip it away. And 35 going the other direction and loses possession. Gonna have to start to save it. And does for a second. 52 there to collect. Callum's got to shuffle his feet. Play laterally. 35 with a 3-ball. Found the front of the rim and rolled over. Hit 50 in the head, just wasn't ready. Sometimes those balls come hot off the board and they're hard to ascertain. So Breyfogle's team pressing, and Callum finds Kendall. Kendall wheels around, finds Joby. Joby steps to the side, puts the shot up, too high. Ezra with the board, gonna go back up with it, I think, and then can't find a lane, and then the whistle blows. Larson's team didn't want to stop playing. 3:07 left in the game, 26-8, and that ball finds the boundary, turned over. Breyfogle's team's got it. .52 picks up his dribble, bounce pass, looking for 53, and then a reach in called on Ezra, and I believe that's his third foul. Inbound goes to 5-2. They've been utilizing him more this second half, I feel like. And 29 wheels around to bail him out. Splits the defense. Teardrop shot won't go, and Joby has the board as it found him. The press remains on. And Callum races by the left side and passes off to 15. 15 dribbles. He wanted the 3-ball. And then fouled on the shot. So 15 getting his first free throw opportunity of the afternoon. Nearly made it. Missed to the right side. 50 collects. And 52 races to his left side. Callum picks him up. Bounce pass to 35. High shot. Too high. But 50's there to put it back in. Too strong. Callum can't secure the board. And Ezra can. Gives it to Callum. Callum behind the back, trying to avoid 35's press. Keeping the dribble alive. And then passes it to Ezra. And they've got advantage if they can get by the press. Kendall ends up with it in 53. Swipes it. Nearly steals it. Kendall's got it. Goes back to the goal. Puts it up off the left side of the glass and it's too strong. Joby with a jump shot. I believe that ball was tipped. And then 53 knocks it out. He's playing some good basketball underneath the goal. Still loose. And it's a scrap for it. Long 2-ball, too strong. 29 gets it and secures it. And I think he already dribbled. So he's going to have to call for help. And they get across backcourt in just enough time. 52, swiped away by Callum's mitt. And now he's attained possession and got the shot to go off the top of the glass. And they're in double digits.
You're not shooting anymore. We're not shooting. Just pass.
14 seconds to go in the game, 26-10. And Larson's team will stay on for the next game. Good steal there. 35 takes the shot. Nearly knocked it down. 29 with 2 seconds to go, and Ezra strips him. And that's how this one will end. 26-10. It may be the season high point total for Larson's team. Have to go back and look. Nevertheless, they stay on for the round 2 and final round of a 4-team, 2-game tournament.